welcome. Thank you for being here. We have our block, and we're going to start laying down today. And I'd like you to come so that the knees are bent and the soles of the feet are on the earth. Let's take a deep breath in here. Big inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale, let go. If it would feel good to you to let the knees drop in, you're welcome to do that. And just get to feel your connection with the earth. So the way the body really receives that sense of ground. And then you have your block handy. When you're ready, I'd like you to lift your hips. Bring the ankles underneath the knees so the knees will widen, the ankles are underneath the knees. Lift the hips and place the block underneath the tailbone. It can be on any height. For me, I like the middle height, just straight off the box. So it can be any height. And let's take another breath in, another big inhale. And open the mouth and let it go. Let the palms be open here and just wrapping or drawing the shoulder heads back and then in towards each other. The more you stay here and pause here, let the belly soften. So there's a sense of space in the organ of body. Relax the jaw. And then you can see here, it would feel good to you to extend the right leg out. And then notice that there's a tendency for the foot to draw out. So the foot is on the floor, the heel is on the floor, the leg is just long. And then wrap the right inner thigh in. Yeah, they'll have the effect of almost pulling the right hip up. And then you can see if you'd like to extend the second leg, the left leg, or just switch sides. You can also extend the left leg and then the right leg. And then again, here roll both in the side. And just breathing into the back. And let's get the arms up and overhead, wherever you are. So they'll be reaching towards the wall, behind you. Reaching from the fingers to the heel. And take a deep breath in, a big breath right up underneath the collarbones. And as you exhale, let the belly drop down and in, almost stretching the connective tissue that's really running and wrapping through everything. Beautiful. And then bend the knees, bring the arms down alongside you. And we're going to play. We're just going to play a little bit this morning. I'd like you to reach down. You can hold the block with the hands. And then bring the knees up towards your chest. All the way. Let them drop in towards the chest. And you're going to get a sense of rounding in the low back. Do you feel that? Does it feel delicious and yummy? Yeah. So if it's, the block is a little pokey, you can make some adjustments. But just let the legs, do what they're looking to do. So let the belly soften. And then breathe into the low back. Beautiful. And then I'd like you to straighten the right leg to the sky. But just keep letting that left knee drop down and in. So there's no resistance from the abdominal wall. Actually, the psoas is totally released here because we're in this rounded position, even though we have deep flexion in the hip. And then bend the right knee and extend the left leg to the side. Good. Just feel that. Take one more breath. And then extend both legs. Curl the toes strongly back towards your shoulders. And really ignite the inner and outer knee. And let the legs almost, let that block do its job. So it's not a supported shoulder stand. It's more like flexion. It's more like a forward fold. So you're going to tilt back on the block, which is why you're holding it. And you're sending the heels towards the wall behind you. Yeah. It is a forward fold. It is a stretch in the back of the leg. Also not proud, somewhere in the middle. Take one more breath. Beautiful. Come back, roll back so the tailbone is planted on the block, and bend the knees, and come back to bridge. I source my inspiration from the way I played as a kid. Right? Do you remember doing these sort of things, just rolling on? And then inhale, lift the hips up, let's remove the block. And as you exhale, roll down and down and down and down and down. Good. Walk the feet about hips distance apart. And when you're ready, really feeling into the legs. Inhale, lift the hips. And open the palms again. Walk the shoulder blades underneath you. And you're just here in this experience. So you're feeling the bones, the earthiness of the bones, the quality, maybe a sense of like tiredness or resistance, or a sense of ready to move on. Whatever it is, just feel that awakening within the pose. And see if you can feel even those things back. So it's just the arriving of present moment. Good. And again, you're just noticing the legs, feeling into the legs. Whatever's arriving into that. Take a breath. And then you're going to roll down. And I want you to think about each vertebrae, like when we were on that block. Begin to roll down, roll down, roll down. And when the tailbone lands, take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. I'm going to do that again. When you're ready, inhale, coming up into that bridge. Feeling the steadiness of the body, bringing the ankles underneath the knees if you're not already. Notice that you may, if one side is a little lower than the other, can you find a balance? So use the shoulders, presses down. Good. And then when you're ready, again, take a breath and exhale each vertebrae down, feeling the thoracic spine, transition to the lumbar. And when the tailbone lands, you're actually going to drop the pubic bone down so you can find a little more of that lumbar curve. So feel the pelvis anchor forward. And then from there, coming up. Exhale, come up. Take the arms to the sky this time. Straight to the sky. Beautiful. And then for today's practice, I'd like you to turn the palms forward towards the mirror, which we don't do very often. And then take the arms all the way behind you until the back of the palms on the earth. Take a deep breath in. And then leave the hands where they are. And exhale, begin that rolling down. Just articulating through the spine, articulating through the spine, articulating through the spine. When the tailbone lands, the inhale will come, drop the pubic bone forward into the lumbar curve and bring the arms up and over. Exhale all the way down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms raised, hips high. Arms behind you, stay steady. Breathe the arms where they are. Exhale, roll down. Vertebrae, 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 vertebrae. Pubic bone forward, arms up and over, exhale. Okay, let's have one here, okay? When you're ready, inhale, take the hips high, fingers high. Bring the arms all the way behind you, stay lifted. And then let's draw that right knee into the chest like we did when we were on the block. Yeah. Notice if that right hip wants to drop. I want you to lift up through the right waist and then extend the right leg way into the air. And with the leg extended, begin to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, roll down and down and down. And at the end of the breath, the foot comes to the earth. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen forward. Bring the arms down and the knee up at the same time. Good. Let's go again, shall we? Inhale, hips high, arms high. Arms behind you, hips high. Beautiful. Bring the left knee in, so you have to be steady in that right leg. Lift up through the left waist. Extend the left leg high. And then rolling down, begin the articulation. Every single vertebrae, the tailbone will tilt up, deepening the flexion. And when it lands on the earth, extend. Send the pubic bone forward, find the lumbar curve. Bring the knee in, bring the arms down, like from the core, Let's do that one more time, both sides. Inhaling, arms up, and back. Right knee in. Right leg long. Begin to roll down. The tailbone will turn forward. Roll down, roll down, roll down. And at the end of the breath, the leg goes long into the extension. The pubic bone drops forward to the earth. And then exhale, bring everything together. Beautiful. Second side, both knees are bent here. Inhale, coming up, fingers high, hips high, arms over. Beautiful. Draw the left knee in, deep into that flexion. Take the left leg high. Long and extended. Start to roll down, vertebrae, vertebrae, and you get that sense of the belly scooping in, the tailbone gaining length. Left the leg go long, inhale, and exhale. Bring the knee and the arms up. Beautiful. Let's take the right ankle over the left thigh. This has many parts, so stay with me here. When you're ready, you're going to roll over onto your left side so that the sole of the right foot is on the earth. And with your left hand, catch your right ankle. And turn the right arm open, so we'll take almost like a twist. Move the right knee away from the right shoulder. If you want to get this deeper into the hip, you're going to tuck the left knee up towards the left shoulder a little more. So you'll start to almost scoop in a different way. And just continuing to move or thread the root of the right thigh forward. The root of the right thigh forward. Breathe deep, deep into this space, deep into this moment, precious moment. Beautiful. One more. Exhale and release. Let the legs slide forward. Bring the legs up and switching sides. Left ankle over right side. And then drop over, rolling onto your right side. The sole of the left foot is on the floor and you're holding with the right hand. Open the arm up. And again, if you want to go deeper into the hip, you're going to move the right knee towards the right shoulder, almost like you were coming into a child's pose. If you like the straight arm twist, you'll stay with them. Just notice any parts of holding, any place that feels soft or sticky. Just feel into that. Breathe right into that space. Beautiful. One more breath. And when you're ready, bring the left arm across the body. You're rolled all the way onto the right side and come up and around into table position. The knees are under the hips. The hands are under the shoulders. And let's begin with cat-cows here. So inhale, lift the heart, shoulder blades down. And exhale, round in, push down, belly button push down. Inhale, round. Let's take a couple breaths like this. Inhale, back of the head, lift. Exhale and round. See if you can find that deep sense of articulation. Like each segment adds spaciousness. Each part here we're moving both collectively and individually. Right? Kind of like this class, collectively and individually. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath. And then come right to center here. And I'd like you to bring your left hand a little more into the, like under the heart, and take the right arm into the air. All the way, feet up to the sky. Imagine that you could stack the shoulders. And just check in if that's challenging for you. It's challenging for me. It's kind of interesting, right? A very simple pose, and yet there's a lot going on. Can you move the left shoulder head forward? The right shoulder head back, and at the same time, draw that left hip towards the wall behind you. Now scoop the low belly towards the heart. Take one more breath, and check it out. We're going to do something a little different today. I want you to extend the right leg out into supported side plank. The shoulders haven't changed. They're stacked. They're stacked one over the other. The bottom knee is down, even if I know you can do that. See if you can stay with this today. And then move the root of the left thigh back, the tailbone towards the heel. Now take a breath, and as you do, hug the front ribs down, down, down towards the pelvis, like the back ribs could open. One more breath. Now place the right hand down. You're on the left knee. Curl the left toes under, downward facing dog, exhale. Push down through the hands, balance the feet right to left, and roll the inner thighs back. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and let it go. Nice. When you're ready, shift forward into table. Right into cow pose, lift the sternum and the tailbone high. And exhale, round, belly button in, push down. Let's go again like this. Inhale. And exhale. This time, find your way to neutral. Slide the shoulder blades down, bring the right hand a little closer to the midline. More under the shoulder, take the left arm into the air. And just check out in your body if that right shoulder head wants to wrap forward. For today, wrap the right shoulder head back, and can you identify, feel the very tip of that right shoulder blade. Take that in, and notice how it will serve to broaden the collarbone. Take one more breath, shoulders stacked, and now slide the left foot back, supported side plank, you're on the right knee. Can you scoop the low belly? Can you turn the tailbone to the heel? And then can you here pull the shoulder heads back and open, lean into that spaciousness. Nice. Take one more breath. Exhale, place the left hand down. You're on the right knee. Pick it up, scoop it back, downward facing dog. Sink the right heel, both heels down, and feel. Very good. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, shift forward into table, drop the knees, lift the heart, just like before. Exhale and round, belly button in. Inhale, lift the heart, tailbone high. And then exhale, come to neutral. We're going again like this. Left hand grounded. Inhale, take the right arm into the air. Identifying, can you find the shoulder heads and stack them one on top of the other without losing that integrity in the waist? Pull the left hip back. Now here we go. Step the right leg back. You're on the left knee. Shoulder heads stacked, one on top of the other. Now that right foot, I'd like you to pick up your right heel so that the root of the big toe is on the ground. The foot should be flexed like you're standing on the wall. Yeah, there, like that. A little more flex. And then just here, it's almost only about an inch. And when the heel lifts, can you feel that it serves to pull the right hip forward? Beautiful. Take one more breath. Stay with me here. When you're ready, exhale, right hand down. You're on the left knee, left toes curled under. Exhale, sink the left heel back for downward facing dog. Let the right knee bend. Inhale, take the right leg into the end. Pull the left hip back, slide the right thigh bone deep into the seat of the pelvis. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, step forward for lunge, and then slide the finger pads even with the toes. Pull the right hip back in space. Imagine you were taking plank pose here in this shape. Come onto the finger pads so that the inner bandha, what they call the inner lock of the palm, can lift up through the network of the forearm. Now slide the sternum through. Take one more breath. Exhale, step the left foot up about hips distance apart and fold in. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale all the way to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms raised. Pull down and in. Exhale. Find your length. Inhale. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward for plank, and we're holding. We're holding and we're feeling. Just into this space, simple and steady. Can you turn the tailbone towards the heels? Take one more breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and release. Inhale, lift the heart for cobra. Make the legs super long. Push down on the tops of the thighs. Exhale and release. Last one here. Inhale as high as you'd like. Pull the shoulder heads back. Exhale and release. Press back for child's pose. And just letting everything go. And then right back into table. Inhale. I'm going to do that same set again, all together. Inhale, lift the heart for cow. And then exhale, round. So you're feeling that the inner body is really a part of this. Inhale, cow. And right to neutral. Exhale. Let the left arm open high. Arms stacked. You're feeling the activation. That right arm is a part of this. It is giving and pushing down. Slide the left leg back in space. It's okay to adjust the right foot out, more like a kickstand, I recommend it actually. And then flex the foot so that the sole of the foot exposes to the wall behind you. And then drive down to the root of the big toe until that back heel lifts up. Essentially, we're balancing the heel with the second toe. And you're going to feel how that wraps that left thigh forward. Take one more breath. Exhale, place the hands down. Right toes curled under. Press back, downward facing dog. Right heel sinking, left knee will be bent. Inhale, left leg high. Beautiful. Right hip draws back, and can you get a sense of this as the work we did right at the beginning of class? Exhale, step forward. Frame the front foot. You're onto the finger pads. And this is creating a sense almost like the way plants pull water up through their roots. Can you source the power here from this action? When you're ready, bend the knees, step the right foot up, and fold in. Inhale all the way to rise. Very good. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling, arms raised. Exhale and fold. Find your length, inhale, get long. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Just a steadiness, a sturdiness, right? An awakened quality, each part of what is individual and also what is whole. Every single piece. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower all the way here. When you're ready, inhale, cobra pose, lift, hug elbows in, and down, exhale. Last one, can you roll the inner thighs up to the side? Inhale. Grow the big toes long, and exhale. Beautiful. Press back, try toes. This time shift forward here, plank pose, all the way. With the left hand under the heart, side plank full variation, right arm high. Exhale, release the hand down. Sink the left heel as you come to downward facing dog. Let the right leg raise. From the hands to the toe, let that whole line reach long. Take a breath. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, really round, really coil in. Inhale, take the leg up. Exhale, step forward. Come onto the finger pads. Get a sense that from the crown and the shoulders, the tailbone to the heel, you are an unbroken line of energy because you are. And then inhale, turn the right arm into the air. Nice and beautiful. And can you stack those shoulders? Can you stack the shoulders without giving away the pelvis? So lift up through the root of that left thigh. Nice. Slide the sternum forward. Take one more breath. Exhale, release the hands down. This time, a little wider than hips distance apart. Turn the toes out, heels in, drop the hips right into love. Now pull the shoulder heads back, heels to the heart, and the head side to side. Welcome yourself into your practice, into your day, and release, hold it. All the way to rise, strong the legs, fingers to the sky. Step the feet together, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms raised. Exhale and fold. Find your length here. Inhale. Step back for plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. You're sliding through into plank pose. The right hand is under the heart, into side plank. Left arm rises, stack the shoulders, feel this. And with the feet stacked, flex the left foot strongly, the razor's edge of the foot drawing up towards the knee. Lift the heel, left heel softly away from the right heel, big toes connected. Exhale, plant the hands, sink the right heel, downward facing dog. Right heel sinking down. Left leg will rise up. Just notice that work. The gastrocnemius bifurcates at the knee and attaches in the front at the top of the right knee. Can you stretch from there? Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, touch it in, round, round, round. Inhale, take the leg high. Exhale, step forward. We're on the left side forward, left side forward. Beautiful. Onto the finger pads, turn the left arm into the air. Beautiful. The right thigh still ascending, still lifting up. The right way still wrapping around. Shoulder head stacking. Now slide them down and away. Can you push almost like that side plank here? Exhale, release hands down. Step the right foot up a little more than hips distance. Turn the toes out, drop the hips. Beautiful. You'd like to open the arms. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale all the way to rise. Fingers to the side. Hands to the heart. Exhale. And just starting to move now. Inhale, arms raised. Exhale, dive in. Find your length. Inhale. Step back, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana, Vinyasa, or just always an option to move to down dog, whatever is right for you. And then sink both heels as you go back, both heels. Just finding that work here. Breathe. Send the thigh bones back. When you're ready, bend the knees, look forward, take it right to the top, and fold in. Inhale all the way to rise, fingers to the side, hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms raised. Exhale and fold. Find your length, inhale. Step or float it back, vinyasa when you're ready. Exhaling all the way out and down. Let the belly soften back, almost receding back into the plane of the pelvis. Follow your breath. Starting to move more from the breath body now. When you're ready, bend the knees, look forward. Again, to the top you go. Fold in. Inhale to rise. Hands to the heart, exhale. You're taking two more like this on your own, just following your breath. The quality of your practice, what's being asked from you today, is following into this. And stepping or floating it back as you go. And when you get your dog again, you're pausing, and there is both a sense of surrender, like you're coming home, a resting place, but also a quality of what it takes to stay there, the resiliency or strength to really be with it. Good. When you're ready, again to the top. Beautiful. Inhale all the way to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take one more and I'll meet you in down dog. Go out there. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. I'll meet you there. When you're ready, inhale, put the right leg into the air. And exhale, bring the knee to the nose and step the foot all the way between the hands. Pause, drop the back heel down. And inhale all the way to rise. I'd like you to bring the fingers forward like you could touch the mirror and slide the arms back. And then pull the right hip into the midline. Think about another inch by sending the top of the right shin forward and lift the belly. Inhale, raise the arms. Warrior one. Exhale, release the hands down to the inside of the right foot and pick up the toes, roll into a wide legged forward fold. Walk the hands back, push down into the root of the big toe, maybe the crown comes to the earth, feel. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bend the knees deeply until the hips were about knee height. So you're in a deep, almost squat position. Beautiful, straighten the legs. Inhale all the way to rise, fingers to the sky. And then exhale, bring the hands to the hips. You're going to turn the left foot to a T at the back of your mat. And pick up the right heel, kick it out so the foot is more internally rotated. Inhale, open the arms. Reach out and over, triangle pose. Hug the ribs into the back body. Stack the shoulder heads. Can you drive or move the right shoulder head back in space? And then right here, soften and allow the right inner thigh to wrap back in a amazing pull or dial the left hip in. And then just lean, like you could lean the front of the sternum onto the back of the spine. Push down into the root of the big toe. Take one more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up. Look to the top of your mat and step the feet together. Bring the right arm underneath the left. Eagle, the right leg will cross the left. If you can go a double cross here, we're going to do it. And then sink down and in. We're staying lifted today, upright. So I'd like you to drive or move that right thigh bone back into the seat of the pelvis. Breathe into the back ribs. So they say, what is it? Energy goes where, or no, attention. Energy goes where attention flows. So can you place your awareness there? Take one more breath. Squeeze into the midline. This is a beautiful practice about opening the wings, actually. Inhale, raise the arm. Exhale, bring everything together. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale and fold. Find your length. Inhale, get long. Step or float it back. Inhale, surrender ready. Good. Let the left leg rise. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, curl round in, place the foot between the hands. Turn the back heel to the earth. Inhale, warrior one. And then bring the arms forward. And pull the left hip back. Let the right inner thigh roll towards the wall behind you. Lift the belly, push down into the center of the right heel and send the top of the shin forward. Take a breath and then inhale, take the arms to the sky. Exhale, release the hands down to the inside of the foot. Pick up the toes and roll into a wide-legged forward fold. Let's take the arms behind the back and interlace the fingers and they go up and over. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale all the way to the eyes, fingers to the sky. And we're opening to the back for today. Turn the right toes to a T at the back of the mat. Pick up your left heel, kick it out. And then straighten through the right leg, reach out and over triangle pose, right hand down. With the inner left thigh roll back. Push down into the root of the right big toe. But against that action going down, can you pull up through the outer ankle of the right foot all the way to where the right thigh bone insets into the pelvis and moves that back in space. Now stack the shoulders here, can you imagine? Roll the shoulder head back. Take one more breath. Beautiful. You're coming straight up, straight up. Straighten the leg, hands to the hips, look to the top and step it up. Left arm underneath. left leg over, single cross or double. And then pull the left hip. That left thigh bone is going to want to pull straight forward. Can you move it back and stay? Lift the belly, breathe into the back body. Broaden the collarbones, even though the wings are closed. Can you continue to show that light? Continue to open up here. One more breath. Inhale, arms raised. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Chair pose. Exhale. Fold straight down. Find your length. Inhale. Separate. Float it back when you're ready. Exhale. Very good. Inhale, let the right leg rise. Virabhadrasana 1 is warrior 1 if it's through. One round, Surya deep for today. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, vinyasa or down dog. So you can always take it straight back. Stay with your breath. And you go straight away, second side. Left leg will rise. Warrior 1 is coming through. Hands down, vinyasa when you're ready. Exhale. Good. Inhale, let the right leg rise. Step forward, warrior 1, and pause. Back heels down for warrior 1, back heels down. Open up, warrior 2. Nice. Side ankle pose. The right arm's going down and the left arm is going to reach over. From the outer right knee, move that right thigh bone back in space. And the top of the shin forward. And can you pull the shoulder head back, almost stacking the shoulders one over the other. Take one more breath. We're taking a half-moon pose. Look down, slide forward. And then curl the toes back towards the heart. And notice especially if that left leg has swung back in space. Can you move it forward so that the heel is even with the hip socket? And then just like we did in the side planks, roll the inner thigh up to the sky. The big toe will ground towards the earth. The heel will spike a little higher. And into that space, turn the low belly, turn your tailbone to the wall behind you. Stack your shoulders. One more breath. Slowly back, warrior 2. Let's run. All the way to stand, arms raised. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace them the opposite way. Pull the shoulder heads back. Make sure both toes are turned in. Exhale and fold down. Yeah. Both sets. Not just both. 10 toes turned in. Good. Beautiful. Breathe. Release the hands down. Pick up the toes of the right foot. Roll forward into lunge. Drop the back knee here. Let the head drop as well, so the right ear is coming to the inner knee. And as if you could take the tailbone around to that right heel. One more breath. Now pull the hips back, lift the head, and lengthen the sternum to the toes. We're going to take the supported side plank hip opener here, shift forward, left hand grounds, lift the back thigh, turn all toes to the front door. Like a figure 4 on the right leg. Now lean back into the shoulder blades, spread them like you could touch the ceiling to all the way. Exhale, release, take it back, downward facing dog. Since the right heel, take the left leg high. Step forward, warrior 1. You got this now. Back heel drops, inhaling. Right into warrior two. Good. And then just check in, since we're going to spend some time here. Can you turn the right toes in a little more than the heel? Lift up through the left leg. Take one more breath. Side angle pose, the left hand comes down, the right arm is over. And imagine here that the angle is really reaching from the fingers to the back heel. So that right hand reaching towards the wall in front of you. Breathe. Now look down. We're shifting forward. Ardha Chandrasana is half-moon pose. The left hand wants to be about 4 inches forward and 4 inches to the left of the pinky toe. Just check out if it's there. And then can you, with that longer, steadier foundation, so much better time. Can you stack the shoulders? Can you lean the shoulder head back? This is beautiful. Take one more breath. How about that right foot? Slowly back, warrior two. Turn the left toes in, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 2 fingers and thumb around the big toes. Once you get there, straighten the arms again. Lift the sternum high. Now cool the belly to the heart, turning the tailbone to the wall behind you. And if you can, leave all that length in the spine and dive yourself in deeper. Let the weight transfer into the toes, but you're using the engagement of the quads, the thighs, lifting up around the knees to really catch the momentum, to catch the body as it shifts. Beautiful. One more breath. When you're ready, release. Pick up the toes of the left foot, roll forward. Drop the back knee, and the head will drop as well. We have a massive chain of connective tissue known as fascia that runs from the base of the skull all the way through the back body. And when the head drops, you might feel this stretch in your hip. It's so cool. Take one more. And then as the hips pull back, can you actually go broader? Pull the hips back, slide the sternum forward. Lift the sides of the neck. Take one more here. And then supported side plank, right hand grounds. Pick up the right thigh, roll into all toes pointed towards the back and wall. Lift up through the root of the right thigh. Now stack the shoulders. Right shoulder head forward, left shoulder head back. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhale, release, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Very nice. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, take your right leg into the air. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, touch it in. Inhale, go high. Exhale, step forward for warrior one. Pause. Bring the right arm underneath for eagle arms. And just like we did when the arms were forward, and you can always go back to this variation, pull the right shoulder head back, the right shoulder head back, the right hip, and we're coming into what would be like a plank position. Pressing into the heel of the front foot, driving the right hip back in space, now into warrior three. Lift the belly, turn the tailbone to the heel behind you. Breathe here, breathe here, breathe here, yogis. Take one more breath. Don't come down, just place your hands on the earth. Keep pulling the right hip back in space. Take one more, turn the right arm up, right arm up. Can you stack the shoulder head high? Lift up through the left waist. Take one more breath. Here we go. Whee! Warrior two. All the way back. Reverse your warrior straight away. Exhale, release, hands down. Vinyasa when you're ready. Really nice. And now So we just sneak it right in there. Nobody knows it's coming. No, but some of you know. Some of you know it's coming. Inhale, take your left leg up. Exhale, leave your nose, curl it in. Inhale, up you go. Exhale, step forward, warrior one. You got this. You're moving from center. You're moving from core. Each one a new one, a brand new practice. Eagle arms, left arm. And then that left shoulder head, that left arm goes deepening in. Left hip wrapping back. Come forward into what would be a warrior plank. Lift the belly, turn the tailbone to the back heel. Now feel, this is beautiful, into that back rib. And when you're ready, shift forward, warrior three. Warrior three is the moment he takes his prize. It is the receiving of the victory. Can you be in that consciousness? You have already succeeded. Exhale, release the hands, but keep the pose. Inhale, open the left arm, stack the shoulder heads if you can. Lift up through the right thigh, up through the right thigh. Take one more breath. Warrior two. Beautiful. Reverse straight away. Exhale, kick it around, vinyasa. Nice. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Take an inhale and exhale. Bend knees, look forward, come straight through to sit and lie down. Bring the heels back up to the hips, lying all the way down to the earth. Good. And just feeling into this place. Just feeling here. Noticing the work, the quality of the work. Noticing the work and the quality of the work. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide. So as we sort of move down the path, advance starts to mean different things. Our capacity to retain our resiliency, our ability to stay very steady no matter what the arising of the condition of the phenomenological world. Right? Totally correct. Good. Because all the while we know what's behind there, what is absolutely behind there, is the untouchable wholeness that you already are. There's actually nothing that can change that. And that, in fact, it's where we're coming from. It's where we're journeying to. And it's where everything is emanating and being sourced through. And just feel into that. That this practice is actually that. Take one more breath. And exhale, let it go. Bring the knees up, step the feet about hips distance apart. And hey, you know what I love? I love when things always come full circle. Isn't that cool? Alright, inhale, lift the hips high, shall we? Bridge pose, bridge pose. And just like we did before, exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. This time moving a little more steadier into this practice. Inhale, lift the hips, take the fingers up. Fingers all the way to the sky. And then keep the hips high, just take the arms all the way over. Take the arms all the way over. Roll the inner thighs down. Could you pull the inner thighs in towards the belly button? And how does that change the room? And then leave that, just this. Leave the arms, exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down. Leave the arms where they are, exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down. Feel, focus and feel, notice, release and relax. Take the arms all the way up and exhale all the way down. So this is known as dynamic bridging, and you're welcome to stay with this because some days it just feels really too good to leave it. But if you know you gotta have a wheel, this is the time. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the hips, fingers high. And then take the arms behind you, place the palms on the earth if you're taking full wheel, and when you're ready, you're going to come up and rise. Inhale, inhale. I'm going to be doing 3 of these today, so really being with the practice that is absolutely your art. Turn the toes and kick the heels out softly. And what would it be to pull those inner thighs back to the belly button? Can you feel that coming together? Take one more breath. And exhale, come down. Good. Breathe and notice. Just focus and feel. Alright, we're going to take 2 more of these today, and I'm going to give you some variations that you can do also in bridge, even supported bridge, just the way we can. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the hips, all the way to your variation of that one that is your art for today. When you're ready, let the left foot walk a little more to the midline. And you're going to bring that right knee, squeeze it straight in towards the chest. Yeah, just like we did when we had the block there. And then imagine you could turn the tailbone back and reach the toes straight to the sky. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, bring it down. We're going to come down this way. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Resist any tendency, if you can, to bring the knees straight to the chest. Just allowing the nervous system to recalibrate. Yeah, so we're just try to keep the knees down. Yeah, just resisting that. Just allowing this one to come back. And then when you're ready, one more here. Any variation, you could do bridge. You could simply just be with us, but if you can, go with wheel, and we'll do the second side. You can do the dynamic bridging as well, if you're really high. Beautiful. Now breathe into the back line. When you're ready, pull the left knee in. Think thigh to ribs, thigh to ribs, thigh to ribs, and then extend through the really big toe. Push equally down. Feel that articulation. Take one more breath. And exhale, come down. Oh, wonderful. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide. Right back to where we were. Right into that space, that precious moment, present moment, precious moment, present moment. Even though you might have done that pose a million times, today is the first time. Right now, first time in this moment. When you're ready, bring your hands behind the back. Let's interlace the fingers. Leave the legs where they are. I really love this variation. And then push the heels strongly towards each other. Take a breath. Hands behind the head. I said back, but I meant head. Thank you all for listening, for being so attentive. I'm convinced that one of these days you'll actually read my mind and not my words here. Take a breath and then exhale, lift the shoulders here. We're going to inhale, lean back. I want you to think of this leaning back rather than coming to the floor. Exhale, lift again. And then inhale, lean back. So in the leaning back, actually the tension of the core doesn't get released. It just exhale, hold. This is known as the isometric contraction. And then coming up again, this is an eccentric contraction. And then inhale, lean back again. And exhale, we're pulsing. It's a little quicker than the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, lengthen rather than back. Exhale, up. And back. About 4 more times. Exhale, come up on your timing. Can you push the heels together as you come up? Open the elbows, let the sternum lead the way. And some of you are bringing the shoulder blades all the way off the earth if you can come that high. And when you hit that last one, that fourth one, come up, pause, pause. Now the resistance here, imagine I'm holding the inner knee and you're going to close the knees together as you're staying with it. Go ahead. And there's a sense of resistance. You can bring them all the way. A sense of resistance, a sense of resistance. Beautiful. Now bring the knees to the chest. Come a little higher with the shoulders, a little higher, a little higher. Take one more. Exhale and let it go. Oh, somebody say, oh, good. All right, let's take a twist. Both knees dropping to the left. That's a wide arm. And again, breathe into the back ribs. Deep breath in. And complete breath out. And just welcoming yourself here, welcoming yourself into this moment now, this precious moment, present moment. Good. When you're ready, bring your knees up. And we'll go second side. Second side, knees to the right. Let the breath fill into the back ribs. And then just like we did before, bring the left arm around so you're lying on your right side. And then use your hand to come up to sit. And we're going to take a seated hip opener today. So Agni Stambhasana, crossed at the shins. Stacked at the shins. Swastikasana, crossed at the shins. Or any hip opener that feels good for you. So inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold in. Now, I'm going to give you another variation. Let's try it around on the legs for a while. You can, if you're interested, also. Yeah. And then, so you're going to lie down so that your legs will go straight up. So come to your side. Slide down, let's sit down. And then as you roll back, the legs will go up. And the chest, so it'll go like this. So take your legs up. And then come lie this way. There you go. And then you're going to take that figure 4 position. So bend this knee and cross it over just like we did in class. And then start to bend this one. You feel it. It feels better. Relax again. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. And when you're ready, just have a switch the legs straight away. Just changing. And again, feel the heart rise, open. And then exhale, diving. Just fold into that space. Whatever practice is right for you. So whichever pose is your pose for today. Whatever pose is your pose for today. So that every pose becomes the wisdom pose. Every pose is the wisdom pose. Inhale and come up. Extend both legs equally. Inhale, raise the arm. And folding down and exhale. Now I invite you to just allow the head to drop. intensify that work. It can. So see where you are. If it would feel better to put your third eye on the block on the shin. Right to you. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll down. We're moving into Shavasana, so rolling down one vertebrae at a time. And then let the legs open, let the arms open. There's a sense of space. And just feel the space underneath you, the space just above you. And then feel the space deeply within the inside, inside every cell. Feel the space around you, deeply within you. And let that be one space. One space. Slowly beginning to deepen your breath. Exhaling out all the way.
moving the fingers and the toes, and the arms and the legs. If you'd like to stretch along here, you may. Bring the knees into the chest and rolling off to the side. When you're ready, we'll all come to sit together again. Bringing the hands to the seat of the heart. There's in yoga, the word Om is often spelled A-U-M, and each of those letters means something. But there's a fourth syllable, actually, that is known as Turiya, and it's the sound of silence. The definition of Turiya is integration. And what this speaks to is the moment when we become still enough to become one with ourselves again. So closing with Om, bringing the hands together. Inhale. Namaste. Namaste. All right, you guys, great work. Yeah, thank you so much. I